I'll share some quick tips on how I provide students with feedback using iPads and video analysis in my physical education program.
Welcome to the PE Express podcast. 2 to 3 times a week, a PE expert will share a tip, activity idea, or teaching strategy to help you become a better PE professional. Today's host is Jessica Shawley, a National Board Certified Teacher Leader from Idaho and a Shape America National Teacher of the Year.
Video analysis is a great way to provide students with feedback. From gameplay strategy sessions to student skill development and student self-analysis, iPads are an effective tool. They're easy to use. Students are very, very good at using them. So where does one begin, especially for the teacher who only has one or a few iPads to use in the classroom? First, let's talk about skill development analysis. Place the iPad on a good tripod, or worst case scenario, have the students take turns holding onto the iPad. Using a video analysis app such as BAM Video Delay, or even just utilizing your iPad's basic camera function, you can set up the iPad so that it sees the area that you need and have the students rotate through that area. For example, during our golf unit, I have the students take turns watching themselves strike the golf ball, either for the pitch, the lob, or the full swing. I can set up the iPad where it views one or more students so that I can utilize the iPad as effectively as possible. I use a simple on-off rotation quite a bit for the iPad video analysis strategy. The on person is going through the skill development, and the off person is watching themselves because of the video feedback, video delay option. What's nice about some of those video delay apps is you can actually go back in that development and then be able to point out different things with those students while it's still capturing the current time footage of the student who's on the on rotation going through the live skill work. When using the on-off rotation in my weight room, students who are using resistance bands, they are on the on rotation. When the timer says rotate, they come over to the iPad that has been recording on the video delay app, and they switch with their partner. They're able to stand there, look at the iPad, and then the task analysis cards that are hanging up next to it to see how they compare in their technique. What are they doing well? What could they improve upon? It's really a great system. After the minute is up, they switch back and they carry on with the next lift, the next exercise in that sequence, and they go from there, continually trying to improve their technique. Another way to do this is to have partner or peer feedback. Maybe both partners are in the video, and on the rotation, they go off to watch themselves, and they're able to give each other feedback and say again, what are they doing well and what's one area to improve in. I think it's really important for students to be able to give both kinds of feedback. Again, what are you doing well? And then what can we build upon? What can we improve upon? So use the iPads for a simple on-off rotation for them to be able to work on their skill development and their training techniques, and they can have self-analysis, peer feedback. The format can be as easy as you like. Lastly, for the gameplay analysis, you can use your video camera function or a video delay app, and you need to establish 4 to 5 minute gameplay rotations where some teams are off while others are playing. The off teams are watching gameplay video taken from the previous group, usually about the first 2 minutes or so of that 4 to 5 minute rotation, and then they're recording 2 minutes of new gameplay for the current group so that when they rotate, they will have gameplay footage for them to watch. This is especially helpful if you do not have a video delay app. If you do have the video delay app, then the same rotation applies, a 4 to 5 minute game. However, you can leave the iPad running on your tripod in a corner where it can see the gameplay, and then the teams rotate on and off automatically, and they can actually just watch the entire 4 to 5 minute gameplay rotation without having to be interrupted to record for the team that's currently playing. I love to challenge teams to identify one thing they're doing well as a team and one thing they plan to work on when they rotate back in. Well, in closing here, remember, technology is a tool. Keep it simple and realistic, and you can provide valuable feedback to your students in a simple and effective manner. Thank you for teaching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. To continue the conversation, you can reach out to me on Twitter at Jessica Shawley, read my blogs on the Gopher Sport website at www.gophersport.com, and check out the resources mentioned in this podcast on my website at www.pechamps.com.
This session of the PE Express podcast has come to an end. Don't forget to subscribe to the PE Express podcast for more tips, activity ideas, and strategies to help you become a better PE professional. We'll see you soon, right here on the PE Express podcast, powered by Gopher, your resource for all things physical education.